Hello YouTube, it is Zim Sigma right here, and we are playing Rusty Hearts. It is in update day 1026. We have Halloween and Natasha. Finally is all I can say. There she is, standing in the back, waiting to be picked, ready for a character to be built. Right now the servers are pretty much full of people playing Natasha. It is ridiculous. And, well, she's got guns, people. We can finally stick it to those damn archers and damn wizards who hide in the corner sniping us. Here she is right now. Nice player model and such. Gonna zoom in right close here. Gonna do a quick pan around so you can see the whole thing here. It's pretty free floating hair here. Alright, we're gonna zoom back out and head into the dungeon and see how we're gonna do. Oh, got a quest. Hold on. Gonna just quickly grab all these so I don't waste time. Damn you, storyline. I read you once. Don't need to do it again. So, along with Natasha up in this update, pan screen, we got, Halloween updates. We got costumes for each of the character, which include Angela's pumpkin witch girl, sort of a masquerade ball thing for Franz, a Catwoman outfit for, not really Catwoman, but kind of a cat lady outfit for Natasha. And kind of a Frankenstein thing for Tude. Frankenstein football, if you will. Not really sure on that. These costumes are, of course, pay for items. Why wouldn't they be? Because that's how we play. Well, we're going to head off into the dungeon. And crank this up to hard. A little bit of a challenge. Not too much of a challenge, it's just the seller. But we're gonna show some of Natasha's skills. You can hear me spamming a bit because I'm not quite sure what I'm doing still. One of the things is you can see me doing that kind of back swash. I don't know, it's kind of like a dodge, but it's supposed to be grab. So apparently Natasha doesn't have a grab, and it's a bit weird. Spawn out of nowhere, crossbowman. As you saw right there, she's got a reload animation, and above the buff bar, F1, F2, F3, and F4, you can see her bullets. Kinda neat, I think. Add a little bit of variety. Can get annoying at times when you're fully surrounded and you have to reload. Gonna push on here. Gonna try and find us one of the spooky candies, if we can. Talk about those. You can see Natasha mainly just, shoot the pistols in their face for me. This is not right. This is not how you play a ranged class, and it doesn't really work for Natasha either. Also, that thing where you jump up in the air there and shoot, I miss horribly. So we're gonna continue on. I'm gonna continue shooting. See the 3 skills down at the bottom. We've got sort of a cartwheel flip where you kick him in the jaw, sort of a spiral up kick, and kind of like a double shoot, which you saw there. I'm going to press on. You can grab that box right quick while I'm here. Cartwheel uppercut kind of describes that move better. Saw there the spiral kick. Another reload. Still looking for an eyeball. I don't really want to show you these before I get into too much depth about them. Couple different things, I suppose, are you can now trade items you've bought from the cash shop. I guess it's kind of cool, your friend's got credit card monies for the internet and you don't. send them some money, then they send you some items through the game, if they have it. I believe an eyeball is gonna pop up in this room in a few minutes. See me trying to distance myself from the horde, which is what you should be doing with Natasha. She is a ranged class. And primarily the game up until now has been mostly up in their face melee class. Punching, sword fighting, and even magical. It's all short range and in their face. On initial play of Natasha, she feels very unpolished and stiff. It's understandable, she is a new character. And this is Perfect World, they're not exactly known for finishing everything they start. As you can see here, this thing I'm about to run around in circles is this candy, this spooky eyeball candy. Is pretty much useless on its own. But you get 20 of these things and then you got something. You take all 20 of them to poison and then you get something more. You get what you call the spooky box. And the spooky box is then open to reveal one of 4 items. A random Halloween food item, which can give you a buff in various ways. The spooky letter quest item, which is used to initiate a spooky quest, I assume. Or the bottom half of the skeleton costume. And, or the Jack-o'-lantern title, which lasts for 30 days, which we'll talk about in a minute. So what are we really interested in here? Why the quests? Well, I'll tell you. The spooky letter quests, once they're initiated, you complete 77 of these things, you get yourself the upper half of your skeleton costume. And, well, it's a costume. Who doesn't love a costume? And you can't not get this other half, because then you're sitting there like a douchebag with half a costume. You need it! So, 77 of these things. 20 eyeballs apiece. That's about 1,500 if you get 100% yield on the letter from the spooky box. It's a lot of eyeballs. This is why nobody has the freaking costume top part yet. It's gonna take some time. Opening a chest from a distance, win. I think it's around here I start getting my groove on. Start really distancing myself from the horde and beating on things for a distance. One thing I have noticed is you burn up mana with Natasha like hell. A little bit of a spam there. I don't really pay attention to mana when I'm playing as a front or an Angela. It's there. I've never touched it, never needed a mana potion or anything. It's here, my god. Natasha, I just eat them up. So yeah, the Jack-o'-lantern Halloween title that lasts for 30 days. What it is basically you get critical power plus 10%, movement speed plus 2%, when attacked a 2% chance to increase your physical attack by 200% for 10 seconds, and also the same thing with your magic attack for 10 seconds. Right here we're going to show Natasha. This is right where I think she really shines, is where the boss comes in. You could just stand away from the boss, roll away from the boss, and just beat on him from a distance, as I do. I get a couple close a few times, and he does punch me once or twice. It's a bit of a pain. Continue on here. Keep fighting, keep shooting. Spam the hell out of this boss. Notice with the spiral kick here, he is a large target. If you spiral kick him in the face, you can just sort of mash on X, and she'll just shoot him as she falls down. And down he goes. So, there's Natasha in a nutshell. Quick run through of a dungeon early on. So I hope you enjoyed this update and found it very informative. I will see you in the next video. Hey guys, I logged back in right quick just to show you the skeleton costume, the lower half at least. I think they've got a skull box, which is another Halloween item. That is not the upper half though. The upper half is a matching mask, which is a skull.